Yo, guys, what's going on? This is John Fears, and we have the myth, the man, the legend, the one and only cameo man himself, Mr. Randel Brown. Randel,
Yes,
how we doing, sir?
pretty good, pretty good. A little bit tired, didn't have my energy drinks today, so
No energy drinks, buddy?
no.
I understand. I
I'm
understand.
probably gonna go get some after this phone call.
Well, do you want to go grab one right now? And I'll tell
Yeah,
the
I'm
fans.
gonna stop this stream and go to Walmart right now.
Oh, I thought you
Now,
had. No, I thought maybe you had one like in your kitchen. I was like, why don't you go
no,
get
if I had one in the kitchen, it would be in my stomach right now.
one? Okay, I'm sorry, buddy. Well, I tried to help, guys. Anyway, so Randy, besides being tired, have you had a good day?
No.
All right. Well, I hope your day gets better, my friend.
Yeah.
Randy, do you have any Halloween plans for tomorrow? I plan on just binge watching tons of movies.
No, I'm a Jehovah's Witness, so no Halloween for me.
Come on, Randy. Come over to the dark side. Pumpkins. Pumpkins. Randall. Jack-o'-lanterns. I'm just joking. Well, anyway, guys, today we're going to be doing some commentary over Postman Pat. And Randy's going to tell you how he made it. We're going to show you guys some Easter eggs. I'm going to tell you guys what inspired us to make Postman Pat. And it's going to be a good time, Randall. Randall, I'm excited. I'm tickled to death. I can't wait for this to happen. Let me open up the chat. And there we are. Sega says, bong, chong, zung, gung. Hey, Fears, I gave you a like. Well, thanks, buddy. I'm going to pop out the chat because we're about to screen share this. There we are. All right. Well, Randall, let me pull up Postman Pat. All right. There we are. I'm pulling up Postman Pat as we speak. Randall, I'm looking forward to the drawing stream tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. Gonna do some magic and shit.
Nice. Have you prepared the
I know the tricks I want to do.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm gonna screen share this, and I have Postman Path kind of hidden, but I will show everybody right now. Let's just screen share this real quick. There we are. Okay.
You have a shitload of icons on your tray, dude.
I do. I have tons of icons. Now, you can see my blue background, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now I can.
All right. Let me just move this. Okay. So we're gonna put the chat over here. There we are. So we can see. Mattman says, "LOL." Shout out to all you fucks. God damn, Matthew. Why so much language? Jesus. Okay. There's that. And then we have
Hey, sure. Shane's vlogs.
We have Postman Pat right there. Randall, should I expand it or should I just play it like that? Just like that.
I think you should play it like that.
Just like that? Okay. All right. You know what? Here, let's see. Let's see what it looks like. What does it look like if I do? Oh, hang on, Randall. What does it look like when I do that? Is that okay?
Like full screen. Yeah.
Okay. Here, and here's what we'll do. We'll just. Oh, I guess you can't do it like that. Well, looks like we're gonna have to do it the other way. I was trying to make it fancy. I apologize, guys. Where in the hell is Postman Pat? Uh-oh. I've lost Postman Pat. Where the hell is it? Give me a second here, Randy.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know where the hell it went. Let me find it again. Sorry, guys. I should have had this prepared. Oh, look. There I am right there. Postman Pat commentary live stream. We're doing it right now. Randall. Randel. Okay, so there we are. Let me just pull this right over here. There we go. And we'll pull this just a little bit down here. Right, I'm very excited.
Okay.
Shane says, Fears, what's Randall's YouTube channel name so I can subscribe? He's got two, Shane. He's got Postman. I'm sorry, I almost said Postman Pat Randall. I'm sorry. He's got Cameo Man. So it's just CAMEOMAN, Cameo Man. That's his main channel. And then he's got Vlogging with Mr. Brown is his second channel. Be sure to subscribe to both. I think Shane has only subscribed to Vlogging with Mr. Brown, Randall. I think he was trying to find Cameo Man.
Well, thank you, Shane's Vlogs. I appreciate it.
All right. So without further ado, let's start. Now, Randy, do you want to say anything before we start? Like, I came to you with this idea, right?
Yeah.
And
no, man, it's not Can Man. Can Man is somebody totally different.
No, Cameo Man. CAMEO. Randall, I think they're fucking with us. Matt, you son of a bitch. Unbelievable. You know what, Matt? Me and Randall could just, hit you with our cars, and then that would be the end of Matt. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Randall's like, God, Fears, why so violent? All right, so Randall, do you want to say anything about the creative process, or do you just want to start watching? Because I came to you with this idea, and what were your first intentions? Do you want to say anything before we start, or should I start?
Originally, Fears did want a lot of Easter eggs put in, and a lot of the Easter eggs that are in this cartoon are mathematical Easter eggs. Like, the channel this is on is Fears Man 26. So there's a lot of 2 and 6s. Actually, the first thing right off the bat, you see that big like house with like 2 arched roofs.
Yes, it's in the middle, right?
Okay, so the top 2 windows are the number 2, and the bottom windows are 3 and 3, which is 6. So wow. 2 and 6.
I did not even
see a lot of that.
I didn't even recognize that, Randall.
Yeah.
Now I do have a question. When I first came to you with this idea, were you excited about doing a remake? And Randy, had you ever seen or heard of Postman Pat?
Never heard or seen a Postman Pat before you mentioned it.
So
I was really looking forward to doing this because it was already created, so I didn't need to like do any storyboards, or I didn't need to do any like preliminary like planning. All I had to do was like when I did it, I basically did it chronologically, shot for shot. So the first shot that I drew was the first shot you're seeing. The second shot I drew is the second shot you're seeing, so on and so forth.
And to be honest, Randall,
having it actually there, already planned out for me, was a little bit of a relief.
And to be honest, Randall, I told Randall, you don't have to do it shot for shot. And he said, oh, well, Fears, he goes, do you want it shot for shot, or do you want it to be a remake? And I said, I want it to be a remake, but I want to have it reminisce of the old one. And so
there were a few shots that I couldn't do shot for shot because there was like 16 people in the frame at the time.
Yeah.
So, like when you see the train station or the people at the schoolyard, in the schoolyard thing, in the actual claymation animation, there's like 500 people. I was like,
oh yeah. And I was like, you know what, Randall, why don't you size down the town to about, I don't know, 20 people instead of 500 people,
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, Fears. Now, Randy, before we get going, how many total shots are in this?
Now, I don't know exactly how many shots are in this. In the original one, there's about like 40 or 50 different shots. So, and like some of the shots were just slightly different angles. So for those shots, I just like made it one long shot.
So I would think if the original had 50 shots in it, you didn't do some shots. He did do shot for shot, but he didn't do every shot for shot. So I would say, wouldn't you think, Randall, around 25 pictures in this?
No, way more than that.
Well, that was a guess. If you had to guess how many, I guessed 25.
Well, I mean, like I know I did at least 30, and every shot in this video takes at least 2 different has 2 different layers. So I did at least 60 shots for this video.
Oh wow! So Randy said at least 60 pics are in here because Randy has to layer each one of these. So if you want someone standing in a background, you have to do the background and the person standing in the background. If you want people with him, it's a lot. So I always appreciate it. Shane says, I subscribe to Vlogging with Mr. Brown. Is that it, Randall? Well, Shane,
Yep.
he's got 2. So if you've already subscribed to Cameo Man, the only other one you need to subscribe to is Vlogging with Mr. Brown. So now that I want to make sure, Randall, that he's subscribed to both. So Shane, are you subscribed to Cameo Man? And if you're not, please subscribe to Cameo Man, because Randall is my friend and we're trying to get his numbers up. Correct, Lord Randall? There he is.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. There's Lord Randall. Oh, yes. Crack. Now we're talking. Randall, you are one of my funniest friends. You're so funny. Randall, where does your humor come from? Like my humor is very dry, and I get a lot of it like from my mom's British side. But like, where does your dark humor come from? Because you have, being your friend for so long, there's 2 types of humor that Randy has. He has funny-go-lucky kind of, light humor, and then you've got some dark humor, and then once Randy explains the joke to me, then it's fucking hilarious. But why don't you tell the fans?
Well, I think I actually have like 6 different kinds of humor.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen them all then, Randall. So there you are.
You have seen them all. You just didn't recognize them when you saw them.
Okay.
Like, one of the first things that I do is like I do jokes to elevate myself. Like when somebody says, "That Randy, that was a very good drawing," I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the god of drawings. I am."
Now you are.
I'll be beat by drawings. And then like the second type of humor is like I elevate other people. Like like Jessie Bell Hill would say something, and I'm like, well, that's why Jessie is a princess.
Oh, wow. You know what, Randall? I think Chris would be quite perturbed that you just called his girlfriend a princess. I think.
Well, she is a princess.
Well, she is a. Well, listen, Randall. She is a princess, but I think Chris is the only one allowed to call her princess. Anyway, let's see here. Shane says.
And then the third time is.
Hang on, Randy. Shane says, Randall, check out my YouTube. I have 154 subscribers now. I'm trying to reach 200, so he's basically trying to get you to sub to him. Matt says, Randy stabs people for fun. God damn. I mean, it was just that.
The third type of humor is the schizophrenic humor. Like, whenever you tell somebody you're schizophrenic, the very first thing they ask is, "Oh, you aren't going to murder me, are you?" And sometimes I play with people and have fun with that. I'm like, I only murder people who say no to me. You wouldn't say no to me, would you? Like, what? What?
God damn, Randall. God damn. Matt, man, Randy only stabbed that one person. Just that one time, all right? So just that one time, Matt. So let's just not talk about it anymore.
Too, so.
Did he deserve it? Did he deserve it, Randall?
He's kind of a dick.
Randall, well, I was going to say something very mean towards someone in the community, but if I do, I'm going to get in trouble, so I better not.
The fourth type of humor that I have is like impersonations. It's Sylvester Stallone or a smarmy news reporter or Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone.
Randall, I don't think I've ever heard your Rocky Sylvester Stallone impersonation. Can you please do it real quick before we watch Postman Pat?
Oh, every time I go to karaoke and I sing the song "Three Little Pigs" by Green Jelly, there's a line in the song that goes, "Yo, wolf face, I'm your worst nightmare. You're behind."
Nice. There it is. That was pretty good. Very impressive. Matt Man says, "Hey Johnny." Well, Randall, I think we're going to minimize you, and then we're going to get to watching this. Now, Randall.
The fifth type of humor that I have.
Oh, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
The fifth type is like in jokes that only John and I will get. Like, and I do this sometimes when I'm typing stuff. Like I actually used to type B-Man a lot, but I didn't type it because because of the guy who was named D-Man. I just typed it because it was a misspelling. I was typing too fast. I wanted to type Dan, and then out came D-Man instead of Dan. And then
okay, all right.
That's where the saying when I say I'll see you Latre, a lot of times I would text or email my friends, and instead of putting later, I would accidentally put the R before the E.
Yeah,
so
contrary.
I'll see you Latre.
Yeah, Randall, contrary to popular belief, Fierce did not create that quote. Big shocker there. Randall actually started saying Latre to me, and then I would say Latre to him too.
And then the sixth last kind is just shit taken from movies and TV. Like the oh yes crack thing isn't. Me and John didn't create that. That was
we did not.
That was way back in the day, called Cartoon All Stars.
Cartoon All Stars.
Every '90s cartoon at the time was doing like an anti-drug ad that was like 30 minutes long. And there's this smoky guy that goes, "Oh yeah, crack. Now we're talking."
Yeah, I love that guy. No, literally, like it's about Michael. It's about Michael. His name's Michael, and he's smoking marijuana. He's doing drugs, and all of the cartoons that are in his little sister's room come to life, help out Michael and his little sister, and this smoke kind of character kind of comes out of Michael's joint, and he's like, "Yeah, Michael." He's like, "Smoke marijuana. It makes you feel good. Let's do some bigger drugs than that." And then like he's like in a video game arcade, Randall, and I about fucking lost my mind like when he said that. Oh no! He's in a park. And like Michael's friend's like, "You know what? For $10, I can score us some crack." And then all of a sudden that smoke guy goes, "Oh yeah, crack. Yeah, now we're talking." And I fell in love with that, and I was like, Randall, I'm like, we have to put that somewhere in our cartoon. So, oh yeah, crack. Now we're talking. Will be in Fierce Man somehow, some mystical way. Randall, you've switched positions. Are you sitting on your bed now?
No. I'm angling the computer towards the air conditioner.
Oh, nice. Yes, that's good. Yeah. Blast that air conditioning on that 19th century computer that you have.
So there's my basic six types of humors that I do.
Well, Randall, even though I thought I did not see all the 6 ones, but God bless you, you do great work. You're a good friend, and we wouldn't have Fierce Man without you, and we wouldn't have funny Postman Pat without you. All right, so I'm going to minimize you, Randall, and I've isolated the sound, so we're just going to be watching the images so we can talk, and so I don't have to hear all the audio through my through my headset. So we're going to be watching, and then whenever you want me to stop, I will stop the video, and we'll talk about certain things. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm just going to minimize you real quick. All right. Shane says, it's 1,000 subs and 400 hours of watch time in 12 months. Yeah, Richie, I don't know if Fears will ever get there, but we'll see. All right, here we go. We're playing it in 3, 2, 1, go. Very nice train coming by.
Yeah.
Now, Randall, was that the very first image that you drew? Was the train, or was it the background?
The background, and then the second image was the train. Actually, this Postman Pat, for that logo, I had to Google the logo.
Yes, you did Google the logo.
I Googled the logo, and the entire image has like Postman Pat, like the claymation thing on the side, and then like cat on the other side. But like basically what I did is I cropped out the cat and the guy. See, this Postman Pat, that logo was like a huge like detailed logo with tons of other stuff in it, and I had to replace all that.
Okay. Oh, speaking of cool things, Randall, guess who is in the chat right now? That's right. That wonderful, wonderful, beautiful lady that is Jessie Vilhelm. Jessie, how are you? Jessie, I'm sure, is tickled to death about Wednesday, Randall, because she cannot wait for those magic tricks that you promised her, and they better blow her mind, Randall. They better not blow anything else, but they better blow her mind. All right?
Okay.
All right. Randall, did you get that joke?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was funny. Let's see. Matt says that'd be funny. Jesse, and then obsessed woman baby. I don't know who this is, but hello, welcome. That's quite the name. All right, so Randel, didn't I told you to move this Postman Pat logo? Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you to move it. I told you Randel initially had it come on too early, and I said, Randy, I said when the train is about halfway across, and you hear the guy say, Postman Pat, I said, that's when you should have it come on.
Yeah.
And Randy, do you think that was a good change for the better, or did you actually like it? It won't hurt my feelings. Did you actually like it the way you had it originally, or do you like it better now? Like on my chain? The what?
Now.
Okay. All right. I was just curious. Because I just thought, well, Randel, it would make. I remember calling you and saying, Randel, it'll make more sense if right when the guy starts singing Postman Pat, that's when the logo will come on. So, all right, let's continue on. And just either I'll stop, Randel, when I want to say something, or just let me know when to stop, and I will stop it. There we are. There. Oh, there it is. And now, Randy, we did change something else here. Initially in the cartoon, the Postman Pat logo still stays, and it's in the middle of the street. And then Postman Pat kind of runs into it, right, Randel?
Yeah.
He kind of runs into it, and I forgot what does the do? The car kind of erases the Postman Pat logo, or does it break away the logo?
No, it kind of erases it.
And see, I thought it was too much. I was like, Randy, it just didn't look good because they are doing it in 3D clay animation, and we're doing it in 2D picture animation. And Randel, do you think that was a good choice just to have him go down the street without the logo?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I liked it both ways, but I was like, me and Randy, I think, talked about this. Should we leave it in there? Should we not leave it in there for a good, I don't know, how long, Randel? 10, 15 minutes, you think?
Yeah.
Richie says, Fears, your main channel should qualify for monetization. I need to look into that then, Richie. Let's see. Mattman says, shout out to Carrie's sore gaming thumbs. Is she still playing? She's still playing after all this time? She's went days and days and days with just playing. You know what, Randel? Since Jesse is here, I feel kind of emotionally bereft to say this, but I think in the background right here, like near this tree, we could have had Jesse and Chris like just sitting there having a picnic, and like Chris had like a crown on, and Jesse could have been like over here, just out in the meadow, out in the field. What do you think? Yay or nay?
Nay.
Randall's like, that's a little bit too much, Fears. You're starting to act a little crazy. I'm just joking. I thought it'd be funny. Jesse, I joke. I kid. Randy, your hair kind of looks like, right here, your hair kind of reminds me of Egon Spangler's hair, off of Ghostbusters. It's kind of got that waviness to it.
Yeah.
Keep it flowing, buddy. Keep it flowing. All right. Anything that you want to talk about in this image? Nope. Okay, let's continue on. All right, here we go. All right, there we are. Royal Mail. Nice. Oh, there it is. Now, who's that, Randel? Who's that? Oh, hang on. Wait. Let me scroll back. This should be really familiar. Who's right here, Randel?
Timmy MC.
Timmy MC.
But there's another Easter egg in here that not a lot of people are going to catch.
Okay.
Look at the little paper above Timmy.
Right here.
You'll see that the second paragraph, the way it's indented, and indentation makes the letter F.
Oh, there it is. Yes, so there it is. So F, and then that kind of looks like an E, Randel, right there. That's an F, and that's kind of an E. And then, do you know what this picture kind of reminds me of? Fears Manor. It kind of reminds me of Fears Manor. So there's another
little the reason that the windows are the way they were is like I was driving down the street and I saw like a door with windows like that where it's like 3 little strips. I was like, you don't have to have Postman Pat exactly the way it is in the cartoon. So
exactly,
I like the way those windows look, so I just made them look like that.
And the reason I said Randel, I said I want it to reminisce the original. I said, but it's our own creation. It's our own creation. That's what a remake is called. Randel, we have 18 people watching. This is amazing. Nice. Well, I mean, my shows usually get somewhere between 10 and 15, but I always appreciate when it excels that. So yeah, I told Randy, I said, Randy, it should half be shot for shot, and then half you make up some shots, and then add in some Easter eggs. Because I always like to give the fans, a little surprise and say, hey, try and find the Easter eggs. All right, let's continue on. So yeah, but my favorite Easter egg out of this one is Timmy MC, because every cartoon we try and get Timmy MC in there. I try and get Timmy MC in there every single time, because shout out to, because Timmy's one of my favorite people in the community, because we don't know if Timmy is a woman or a man. And I always try and get Sega in there somewhere, but unfortunately we couldn't get Sega in here because there was either no room or no time, because I'm like, Randel, we're taking too much time. And I felt bad because I really initially wanted to sing the song, but one, I was kind of fearful to sing the song because I was like, I don't know if the fans are going to like me singing, because I'm okay at singing, but I don't know if I'm as good as the person that sang this original song. And it was
rock. And Fierce was afraid that if I sang it, I would sing it so good that I would make Postman Pat, the original, look like shit.
That's complete bullshit, Randel. That is complete. I wouldn't have minded if you watched.
Postman Pat would look like cat.
Randel, I wouldn't have cared if you would have sang this, but since it's my channel, I was like, well, maybe I should give a go at singing. And it was just me being fearful. I should have went and sang it, but I felt bad because I was like, you know what, Randel, we're taking too much time. We have not done a Cameo Man project like in 2 to 3 months, and Randel really wanted to get back on a Cameo Man project. And I was like, all right, Randel, I'm like, it's good as is. I'm like, if we ever want to come back one day and have me upload the original cartoon again, a Postman Pat, and then just have my singing on it, I said, we can do that later. So that may be a future project that me and Randel may do. I may record the dialogue sometime down the road, because you don't know what it would sound like, Randel, with me singing. It could totally change the cartoon, because Randel would have to take out the guy singing and you put the instrumental music over it, and then you would have me sing it. So yeah. All right, let's continue on. Matt says, link me. You know what, Matt? I think we're gonna have you come in on Wednesday, buddy. I just want to do me and Randel today. So the MMA Holes is here. What's going on? Awesome. So shout out to the MMA Holes. Now, Randel, is there any Easter eggs about Postman Pat? Is there anything that we missed, or should we continue on?
Continue on.
All right, so 3 Easter eggs, guys. Timmy, Fears Manor right here, and then FE. All right. Let's continue. But yes, Matt. Now, Randel, I wanted to ask you a favor. I know tomorrow is your turn to pick the theme of the drawing, but since it's Halloween tomorrow, can we do a Halloween theme, and then next time we can do a Star Wars one?
Yes, we could do that.
Okay, guys, I just thought it'd be more appropriate. I was like, well, let's do a Halloween theme one, and I've got a perfect suggestion to do tomorrow. We're gonna draw a street with some houses on it, and we're gonna put people in the community on the street like trick or treating. So you'll be in a costume, Randel. I'll be in a costume. We'll have Timmy dressed up as something, and then we'll put crazy stuff on the street, So look forward to that, guys, and bring your suggestions. Randy. Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me, you son of a bitch? I swear to God, Randel. Randel, how would you like hot coffee poured right in your friggin' face and burn you? Second degree
coffee, but you can bring me 2 monsters if you want it.
Yeah, well, Randel, Fears is made of money, and I can get on a plane right now and have hot, scorching coffee just eradicated into your face and second degree burns. What do you think about that? Yeah.
Sounds lovely. Let's see you do that. Come on, see what you got.
Don't tempt me, Randel. I will. No, I'm just joking. I would never do that to a friend, Randel. I would never do that to a friend. I'm just joking. All right, let's continue.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. No.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, Fears. What are you talking about? Why are you being all mean, man?
Okay, next shot.
Oh, Lord. A full-grown man, but he talks like he's 13 or 14 years old. Like, why are you being all mean, man? I didn't do anything. I have the most monotone voice ever.
Next shot.
Oh, I love it. Yes. Next shot, Randall. Randall, good job on Timmy, by the way. This is the spitting image of Timmy. It's God,
Yeah.
Timmy is so sexy. All right, there we are. Okay, a couple Easter eggs here. Hang on. Let me go back. Hang on. There we are. Okay, so Randall, who does this remind you of?
Janine Melnitz from Ghostbusters.
Yes, Janine. I told Randall. I said, Randall, I kind of want a version of, because in the cartoon the lady does look like this. She's sitting behind the post office with the register, and she has glasses with gray hair. And I said, Randall, I said, I know it's going to be hard to make these characters 2D because they're 3D and they're claymation. Yeah. And I said, I want a mixture. I want a mixture of Janine Melnitz from Ghostbusters and a smidge of Carrie. And then, so that's what Randall came up with. And then, Randall, if you look in this bookshelf here, it says FB. Now, what does FB stand for?
I had a really, I don't think that's.
Is it
F? Know. I don't remember what the Fears is for. I think I know it's Fear. I think it was for F8 because.
Is it F8?
Yeah, maybe F8. But
I can't remember what it stands for.
In the picture, we've got the purple beast right there.
We do have the purple beast. The purple beast is right there because, you can't have Carrie without the purple beast. So the purple beast is nice in a picture frame, and there it is. And that's a quite marvelous purple beast. Now, you can't remember what the F and the 8 stands for right now? I know it was an Easter egg. I just can't remember. What was it again?
What it was for? No, it's escaping me.
I know you called me and asked me and said,
brother, Fear's brother.
Oh, Fear's brother. That's right. So it wasn't an 8. I thought it was a number. So it's FB. It's FB for Fear's brother. That's right, FB. Because I remember you calling me and said, "Well, Fears, we have to get your brother in there somehow because he's from England." And I was like, "Oh, that would be a good idea." So there it is. Well, it came out great, right? All right, let's continue on. I like how you made the cat's eyes go like that, Randall. You did a good job on this. It made me laugh the first time I watched it. And then here, what's that, Randall? What's out here in the field? What's this and what's this?
It's blueberries, and then we have the killer tomatoes from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
That's right. So the dude is here with the blueberries out in the field, and then the red tomatoes. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Randy, I honestly, I cannot wait to do the episode where the dude goes from like a little tiny blueberry to a 500-foot blueberry taking over St. Louis, like he's attacking the city. I think that's going to be one of your biggest challenges yet, because you're going to have to make the city of St. Louis so little, and then you're going to have to make, the dude so big.
Yeah. But yeah, I try to put blueberries and blueberry plants everywhere, just as a nod to the dude.
Well, and to be honest, like, I'm trying to get back on the dude's good side, because he really is a good guy. I just think sometimes I don't know if I'll get in trouble by saying this. It's nothing bad. Just some people are more blunt than other people. He is a little blunt, but I think he means well, and I should have took his advice a long time ago. And I think things are starting to get better, because I've seen I've seen some, hate comments, in the comment section, but I have not read them. I've only read the positive ones. So slowly but surely, Fears is getting better. And to be honest, Randall, I don't think we should make fun of that person anymore, because I'll probably get in trouble. But it is funny, and it's one of your greatest impersonations, Randall, of all time. So yeah. Oh, N4 is here. Well, and welcome back, N4. I hope you're here to stay. N4. Randall, guess what? N4 is back. At least for this stream. But N4, I have missed you. And he says, Fears, can you restart the stream? We haven't been able to see anything regarding the cartoon because you have Randall Blue Boxed. Really?
No. I don't know.
Wait, Randall, can you see the drawing right here? Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see everything.
Okay, good. Well, N4, you son of a bitch, you were messing with me. I could have said, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, we're so far into it.
Because I'll go on YouTube and I'll look at us and see how we're doing.
Okay, I could have said, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do all this over again. So yeah.
So I see me. Go ahead and say something, Pierce.
All right, now Randall, can you see? Can you see the drawing?
I
think I did have you blue boxed.
I can see you on a. I can see.
Oh man!
On the Google Hangouts, I can see. Yeah, I see you, Pierce. I see you.
No, but can you see? Can you see the? I did have you blue boxed, and
no, I can see everything I'm looking at on both Google Hangouts and Postman Pat commentary. Don't do that, guys. Don't.
Well, no, actually,
I'm not doing the stream over again. I'll tell you that, Pierce. We're like
no, Randall. I think they were right because I clicked it. I clicked it because now I can see it, it going into Oblivion. I did have it clicked on Cameo Man, and then I put it back up, and then I clicked on that, and I think they're right. So from now on, I think let's just back it up a little bit, and we'll just kind of refresh everybody. But we're going to start from 1:32. But now that they can see everything, I'm sorry, guys. That was our fault. I apologize. So N4, thank you for saying something. And Stereotypical American. Actually, I'm being honest.
You wonder why nobody else said anything up till now. It's been like 30 minutes.
It's all right.
I think if everybody couldn't see anything, somebody else would have mentioned it by now.
Well, I think someone in the chat said, I thought you were doing that on purpose. So it's all right. It's a common mistake. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Here, so we'll just quickly we'll do a review. So Randall, did this picture first, then this picture. Then I told Randall to start Postman Pat, the logo whenever the guy starts singing it, because he had it at the very beginning, and I told Randall, hey, can you please start it right when the guy's singing? I think it'll look and sound better. On this one, Randy had the logo here, and in the original, he drives.
In the original, it does a wipe where the truck wipes it off.
He does a wipe. It just didn't look good, and I was like, Randall, I said, if you can make him like drive his car through the logo and have it smash into a million pieces, that would be cool. Randy's like, fears that would take forever, and I was like, all right, Randall, I said, I don't think we can achieve the wipe. I said, let me see what it looks like when the logo disappears in the very first shot, and he just drives down the road with no logo. And it actually, I don't even actually care if the logo, Randall, wasn't in the second shot, because again, we've been telling everybody this is a recreation. It's some things are shot for shot, but not all. And I told Randy to. Randy has creative control. Like Randy got my input. It was a mixture, Randall. Wouldn't you say it was a mixture of your input and my input? Whenever Randy was stumped, he asked me for suggestions, correct?
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. Stereotypical American says, no one said anything because the only people who usually comment are Shane and Richie, who are just, yeah, man, who don't dare ever say anything not positive in the chat. Well, Stereotypical American, we're trying to change that. Anyone can say anything. I'm not timing anyone out. I haven't erased anything. So, let's stop talking about the past and let's move forward. So, we're trying to end the the boycott.
Okay. Let's plow on to the next few shots. And
yeah. Well, I'm just letting them know, Randall, that they can say whatever they want. And me and Darth, actually, I unblocked Darth. Darth and me are actually been getting along.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And Matt says, I just like to be nice. Why is that bad? Yeah, I wish people would be a lot more nice. I mean, usually people are nice, but, I'm not asking anyone to kiss my ass 24/7, but anyway, let's continue on. But I do appreciate N4 and Stereotypical American pointing that out, because if they wouldn't have pointed it out, then, they wouldn't have seen anything. And the point is to see it so we can do the commentary. Okay. Let's, but yes, but Randall, did you hear about that? I did unblock Darth, and we have been getting along.
Okay, good.
And we actually said that let's make an effort to get along. So are we all the way patched up? No, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So
okay.
Yeah. Matt says I joke, but people know I joke. Yeah, everybody can joke. So yeah. All right. Let's continue on. All right, so let's see. All right, so there's no Easter eggs here, Randall, correct?
Right.
And then right here is an Easter egg. So, hang on, let me close the door real quick.
Well, you can see it with the door open.
So there's 3 Easter eggs, guys. For the people that missed it, the first Easter egg is here. We have a picture of Timmy. You know what would be even more funny, Randall? Now that I think about it, is this picture's funny. But you know what would have been funny if you would have put right up here like wanted, like by the police, like a wanted, like made it like into a wanted sign. That would have been even more funny. Now that I think about it, but we didn't think about that at the time. But yeah. So anyway, there's the first one. The second one is the paper right above it. Randy made these lines look like an E, and then this looked like an F, kind of like FE for Fears Man. And then I didn't even.
No, the top 4 lines don't mean anything.
Oh, I thought that was supposed to be an E. Well, it kind of looks like an E to me, Randall. I'm sorry. So just the F, and then Randy, this kind of looks like Fears Manor.
A little bit, yeah.
Did you really? Did you try to make it look like Fears Manor, or am I just okay? I just wanted to make sure, because I thought that was an Easter egg. Because even Randy didn't tell me all the Easter eggs. Because I remember Randy called me and said, "Fears, some of the Easter eggs, are coming." Like I requested a picture of Timmy in there, but then he goes, "Well, Fears, can I have creative control and like put some Easter eggs in there that you don't know about?" And I said, "Yeah." So Randy, thank you for putting the Fears Manor in there. That's pretty funny.
You're welcome.
It's a pretty funny Easter egg. All right, let's continue on. All right, so here we go. So this is where, hang on, this is where we stopped. We stopped right here.
No, we stopped on the blueberry and the tomatoes.
Well, I'm just, but what I'm saying is, Randall, what I'm saying is we stopped here to tell people, because this is, I think this is right here is where N4 said, hey, you need to change the picture. So real quick, this is a version of the lady behind the cash register in Postman Pat, but I said, Randall, do a version of Janine Melnitz from Ghostbusters / Carrie. There's the Purple Beast, and then FB is for Fear's brother. All right, let's continue on. And there's no Easter eggs here, but Randall, you did get the cat's eyes like going around in a circle really good. That came out pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. So right here we have blueberries, and we have tomatoes in honor of the dude. Randy, I gotta ask you: are you excited for that episode of Fears Man? Or do you think that'll be quite the challenge to make the dude, the blueberry, like 500 feet tall?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't even think we've even agreed how tall he should be, right? I know I wanted him at least 100 feet tall. I said, Randall, go nuts, have creative control with the blueberry, and that was actually the dude's suggestion. And the dude had a great suggestion. I also, when me and the dude were cool, I hope we can be cool again. He actually said, Fears, what if you had like a 100-foot blueberry? And I was like, at first I kind of shut him down. I was like, yeah, whatever. But then when I thought about it, I was like, that's actually a great idea. And then his other great idea, Randall, was Meet My Friend Block, where Fears calls upon the power of fears, and the power of fear generates from Fears Man's crystal that was in his space capsule. We haven't introduced the Cave of Fear yet, kind of like the Fortress of Solitude, but that will be in future episodes where the crystal resides. The crystal resides in the Cave of Fear.
Right.
And whenever Fears puts his hand, he shouts out, I call upon the power of fears. He shouts out that and sticks his...
I don't think we should be telling everybody this. I think we should surprise them.
Okay, well, we will. But basically, in a nutshell, the dude said, Fierce, one of your powers should be meet my friend block, and then you hold out your hand and a yellow block just forms in your hand, like it fade, like I guess you could fade it in, Randall, like it appears out of nowhere, and then I throw the block at my villain, and then the block entraps them, which I thought was a great. And then we've got some surprise. All right, let's continue on. All right, there we are. There he is. There's Postman Pat driving by. Is there any Easter eggs in here, Randall, or no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, and then there's one. Who's this right here, Randall?
That would be my brother.
My brother. Fierce brother.
Now, this is another one of those mathematical Easter eggs. Now, if you look at the door, you can only see 2 panels on the door, so that's 2. And then the way the window is segmented, there's 6 different panes of glass. So Fierce Man 2, 6, 26.
And this guy here kind of looks like Inspector Gadget, Randall. Even though you didn't intend it to be, this kind of guy looks like a little bit like Inspector Gadget right here, with his mustache and his hat. So I don't know if that was on purpose, but great job. Because these 3 characters are literally right out of the cartoon. They look exactly like that in the cartoon. And I just told Randall, I said, Randall, have my brother in the background with his, with him shirtless, with his modeling towel, over his shoulder, because my brother, he models. Randall, I need an impersonation of Fierce's brother. You do the greatest one ever.
Fierce. And like one time for the video that I sent to Fierce so he could upload it, in the description it said Fierce, oh Fierce, and John, without hearing my voice, he didn't know what it meant. He's like, Randall, what does this mean, Fierce, oh Fierce? And then he goes, Fierce, oh Fierce, oh.
Well, because I totally forgot, Randall. I was like, well, I haven't heard my brother say Fizz. No, it's Fizz, like in quite a long time, because I don't know if he'll ever come back to the community, but his memory lives on, so I was like, well, Randall, this is a British cartoon. We have to have Fierce's brother in there. So there he is in all of his glory. All right, let's continue on. Oh, and then check this out.
See if now there are a few Easter eggs here, but the 2418, the 8 is being hid by the kid's head. But the 2418 was my address when I lived when I lived in Arizona.
Now this is supposed to be that's a pretty cool Easter egg, Randall. I didn't even know that, and I've been your friend for like almost 10 or 11 years. Now, what's this poster supposed to be? It says A, and then that kind of looks like a T right there, and then there's a purple thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and like the purple thing is a blueberry, and the tomato is a tomato.
Oh, okay. And now this guy is straight out of the cartoon. There is a priest that is Postman Pat's.
The chick in the purple, the priest, and the everybody in this is in the actual thing. Yeah, I even think the kid has like a little rocket on his shirt, like he does in the cartoon.
Yeah, I think if memory serves me right, there's a kid standing in the background with a rocket in the actual cartoon. But Randall, Randall did some research. I remember, Randall, you called me and said, Fierce, I swear to God, I've never heard of this cartoon. He goes, why would you watch this cartoon? And I said, Randall, I answered. Remember, Randall, I picked up the phone and I said, Randall, to be honest, I said, this cartoon makes no sense. But I said, when you're 5 or 6, and I was growing up I grew up parts of my life in England, there wasn't many cartoons on back then. And the cartoons that were on, there was, Banana Man and Bananas in Pajamas and Whack-A-Day. And they actually, Randall, I swear, they had a cartoon called Whack-A-Day. Remember that show I was telling you about where it had Timmy the Mallet on it, and the host would come out and say, "Hey, welcome to Whack-A-Day," and the reason why they called it Whack-A-Day, it was called the actual. It wasn't a cartoon; it was a TV show, a kids' TV show, and I guess they just shortened it. They shortened it because it was called Wacky Day. And then he would come on and say, "Hey, welcome to Whack-A-Day," and he always had crazy, wacky sunglasses on, and
Are you
his
sure you're from New Zealand, Fizz? Because a lot of people from New Zealand don't pronounce the Y's. They might have
no
called it Wickaday, when actually an American would say Wackaday. You
Wicked
know?
Day, Wicked Day.
Wickaday.
No,
It's a
Randall,
Wickaday, Fizz. Come on.
Randall, it
Get
was
your
called. It
stuff
was
together.
Randall. I swear it was called Wackaday because I used to watch that.
Fizz. Oh, Fizz.
Fizz, damn it's Fizz. No, but Randall, I remember Randall was like, Fierce, why would you watch this cartoon? I said, Randall, I know it makes no sense. It's literally a cartoon about a guy that has a job at a post office and he delivers the post and then sometimes he goes on crazy adventures. But usually
Yeah,
Randall.
no mean to denigrate mailmen, but mailmen don't exactly lead the most exciting life. They just
Exactly.
go from mailbox to mailbox, putting mail in a mail. You know,
Exactly.
like
And
normal
Randy,
shows where there's something happen, like cops or doctors. You know, like with a
yeah.
doctor, like a guy comes in with a piece of rebar in his thing. Like, how did he get like this?
But I remember,
Or,
Randy, I remember your tone of your voice. I remember on the phone, you called and said, Fierce, why in the absolute hell would you watch this? And I was like, Randy, I was a kid, I'm like, there wasn't much on TV, but
yeah,
I fell in love with it, Randall, because it was just the most craziest idea for a cartoon. I was like, okay, it's a postman. He's got a wife. He's got a kid. He goes out and delivers the post. And every once in the blue moon, there was some episodes, Randall, where no adventures happen, where he literally just talked to the townspeople that was his friends and then deliver the mail. So it was like one of the most boringest cartoons ever. So like
yeah.
if one day there was no adventure, then the next day, something happened crazy in the town, like the priest like fell down a well and Postman Pat would have to go save him from, and like throw a rope down and like pull the priest like out of the well. But the funny thing about it is, Randall, before he went and saved the priest in one episode, he literally finished delivering the mail and then he went to go save the priest. Like you would think, like, oh, I'm gonna go save my. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Randall, you would think like he would have more priorities, and say, "Oh, well, I'm going to go save my priest friend before I go deliver the mail." But apparently, to Postman Pat, the post is a lot more important than his priest friend that we're looking at right here. So there it is. All right, let's continue on.
Pierce kept telling me the cat talks. The cat talks. I've looked through tons of episodes. And I don't see any of the cat talk.
And you know what, Randall? I made a mistake. I thought the cat actually talked, but the cat just meowed and stuff.
We're going to make the cat actually talk, though, and he's going to have a smarmy British voice. He'd be like, "Oh, yes, Pat, I don't think we're going to go deliver mail today."
Yeah, exactly. Like that, Randall, you should have played the cat.
Save that priest, Pat.
Yeah. You should have played Randall. I swear, you should have played the cat and be like, Pat, why don't you? Yeah, like Pat, why don't you kiss my ass? We're not delivering any mail today. I'm going to have a croissant and a cup of tea. So there it is.
Husband Pat, I want my kitten shreds right now.
Yeah, give me some cat food now. All right, let's continue on. Randall, you are quite humorous, my friend. There it is. All right. Oh, and then guess who's coming by? Oh, Fears Man suntanning on a van. There it is.
Fears brother.
Oh, what did I say? Fears Man. I'm sorry, not Fears Man. Fears brother. And I actually made that request, Randall. I made that request because initially Fears brother was only going to make one cameo, and I said, Randall, the fans would never suspect. I said they would never suspect if Fears brother was just suntanning on the roof as Postman Pat flew by.
And you see, not Postman Pat flew by, D-Man's flying by.
Yes, D-Man is flying by. He's right there. And then who? And then who's this? And then who's? Yeah, and now I didn't even have to make that request. Randall just thought it would be fun to have a kid in a Ghostbuster shirt. Because in the actual cartoon, isn't he? He's just wearing just a white plain T-shirt, right, Randall?
Yeah.
In the cartoon. And who's this right here, Randall? Who's this holding a coffee cup?
That would be Kenneth Clark.
Yeah, a.k.a. John Fears. He does look.
He's wearing his yellow Converse shoes.
He is wearing his yellow Converse shoes. Now, this wasn't supposed to be Kenneth Clark. I said, Randall, you know what you should do? I said, you should just put a version of me on there. And if you look real close on my blue T-shirt, there is an F on his blue T-shirt in black letters right above the pocket, right there. And then he's got his coffee cup. So yeah.
And then, like I said, in the original shot, there were like 14 or 15 people in this entire shot, and I was like, it's going to take me forever and a day to do 14 or 15 different people. So we cut it down to 3 school kids and then like an Elvira like teacher. It was we're close to Halloween, so I thought, and this we're probably going to watch this around Halloween. So I was like, why not have Elvira be the teacher?
Because I asked, I was like, Randy, I'm like, this picture of this teacher in black kind of reminds me of someone, and Randy didn't say he didn't tell me, and so he's like, well, Fears.
You know who it was really meant to be Fears? I told you Elvira, but there's this chick on YouTube. Her name is Hannah Minx. You ever see her? She has JWoww, Japanese word of the day.
What's her name again?
Hannah Minx. She did the Japanese word of the day.
Hannah Minx. No, I've never heard of that.
Oh, dude, she is stacked. She is like, she's got.
Really?
Yeah, she's really hot. So. And this was kind of like a shout out to her.
Oh wait, Sega's saying I did a premiere and you're doing this live stream. Well, Sega, I didn't know that you were Sega. I'm being honest. I had no idea that you were going to stream today. I had no clue, buddy, because usually you don't stream on Tuesdays. We're almost done, though, Sega. I'm really sorry, buddy. I really am. But we told everybody that we were going to do the commentary today, buddy. Yeah. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, before your Twitch cast, Sega, we're gonna do the drawing stream before you go. So yeah. I really am sorry, Sega, but we'll try and finish this as quickly as possible because Randall, how long have we been going now?
Yeah, let's plow through it first.
Randall, how long have we been going now?
I don't know, for 40 or 50 minutes first.
Okay, all right. So Sega, I promise we'll finish ASAP. But yeah, so that was a nice little. I said, I looked like Elvira though, Randall.
Yeah, and so does Hannah. If you look at her.
Oh, she looks like Elvira. Well, I've never seen her channel. Like, what kind of video?
She's really hot, but she has very large breasts, and she kept getting like nasty comments about her boobs and stuff.
Okay, so what kind of video? What kind of videos does she do?
Like I said, she did the Japanese word of the day. She would teach you a Japanese word, and then she would like go throughout the day using that word. And but like I said, she was stacked. She had like a pair of double E's or double D's or double E's, and she kept getting nasty comments after nasty comments. So after a while, 4 or 5 years back, she just said, "F YouTube, I'm not doing this anymore," and then left.
Oh, so she doesn't do YouTube anymore. Oh, okay.
No, she quit about like 4 or 5 years ago.
Well, Randall, I must say the likeness of this character right here, that's a good-looking man right there. He's got his coffee cup. He's got a Fears Man shirt on. I kind of wanted a quick cameo of me in there, so good job, Randall.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue on. There we are. Now, that guy is directly out of the cartoon, right, Randall?
Yeah. Okay, now stop it here.
Wait, go back?
Yeah, go back. So now this is another one of those mathematical things. Like, how many doors are there?
There is 2 doors.
And how many windows are there?
There's 3.
So 2 times 3 is what?
Oh, it's 6, buddy. There it is.
Okay. Yeah, and actually, you can't see it, but if you count the number of cracks on the window that is cracked, there are 2 cracks. And then all the other 6 windows are perfectly things. So it's 2, 6.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right, let's continue on. Oh, and there's 1, 2, 5, 1. Well, that adds up to
2 is the 2, and 5 plus 1 is
6. So 26. I like that, Randall. I like that. And this is directly out of the cartoon because at the end it says there'll be knocks, rings, letters at your door. There you are. And you know what, Randall? whenever I see these letters, you know what we should have did is we should have put 6 letters on the floor to be another like little Easter egg. But
yeah,
maybe next time. But that would have been a good idea. And then Randall, what's this green thing over here? Is this a trash can?
it's like a trash can or a stool.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't even ask you what it was. Okay, cool. All right, let's continue on. There we are. And then check out his license plate, Randall.
Yep.
So PP is Postman Pat, and then
1 plus 1 is
1 plus 1 is 2, and then a 6. There you are, Fearsman 26. I like it. I didn't even catch that the very first time, Randall. Whenever I was watching it when I first uploaded it. So there you are. Yeah. Okay, let's continue on.
All the numbers that are in my videos seem random, but they're not random.
There it is. Now, this train is an actual scene from it, but there's a bigger sequence for this train, and this is the part that Randall was talking about. Randall, how many people are at that train station, would you say? About 50?
I'd say like 18, and I was like, there's no way that I'm going to draw 18 people in one shot. I was like, yeah. And plus, this shot was 2 shots, but the angles were just very, very, very slightly different. So I was like, it's pointless to do 2 shots that are slightly different. So,
okay. Yeah. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I don't know why Sega's streaming today, but I apologize because usually Sega's 2 days are Wednesday and Sunday, but. I guess he's doing a special show today, so we're going to try and wrap this up. Sega, again, I do apologize. Sega gets quite mad sometimes when I stream when he's streaming. It's
his days. Isn't Saturday and Sunday his days?
No, his usual days are Sundays and Wednesdays, but Sega knows that you're
all right. Well, it's neither one of those days.
So. Yeah, it is, but it isn't. And Sega, I've already got Sega's approval to do the drawing streams on Wednesday before his show, because his show doesn't start until 7:30 on 7:38 on Wednesdays, and we're usually done with the drawings by then. And so.
And the reason that this train is coming to a stop in the show, it goes right through. But like the drawing to have an entire train would have been like a mile-long drawing. So
yeah,
so I had the trains.
To be honest, Randall.
Come to a stop.
To be honest, Randall, I like it how it is because that's how it looks like it is in the cartoon. Randall matched up the colors. It is a yellow and red train that literally is in the shot, and. The station kind of looks like that. Randy tweaked it a little bit, but it for the most part, it looks almost exactly like that. Anyway, let's continue on. And then there's the picture of the town again. Yeah. And then now, Randall, this was a shot you added in, right? Or was this?
Well, this shot. There's a shot that was boring to me in the original that was in the season 3 one that you sent me, and then around 75% of the way in, I was like, well, I don't want to do that shot. So I looked at some of the other Postman Pat shots, and I saw this in like the season 2 or season 1. So I just said, you know what, I like this shot. I think it would look good in animation. I'll just substitute this shot for that shot.
Oh, wait a minute. Stereotypical American says Sega isn't streaming. He just uploaded a video.
Okay.
Well, he would. I know. Okay. I misinterpreted. Okay. I guess he. What he meant by premiere, I thought he was premiering something on stream. So he wasn't streaming. He just did an upload. So.
All right.
Well, still, Sega, I'm sorry, because I never intend to make Sega mad. Well, I do like this shot, Randall, that you added in, like of him driving down the road. That was a good shot. And then it's a good way to end. Now, this is an exact shot. At the end, it's him standing on his front door. The only thing Randall changes isn't the little girl holding the cat instead of you popping the cat up.
Yeah, the little girl is holding. I think it's actually a boy, though. The little
boy is a boy. It is a boy.
And we originally had the family centered, but when the Postman Pat logo came up in the original, it was covering up the family.
It was covering up the family, and I didn't like that. I said, "Rand
to the left."
Yeah.
And then the Postman Pat logo comes in next to the wife's head instead.
I
So the
even
logo
said,
isn't covering anything up.
yeah, and I even said that. I said, Randall, I said, why would the people in the original cartoon put the logo over the family? Because you only see the family holding the cat. I'm sorry, it isn't a little girl. It's a boy. Postman Pat has a son and then a wife and then a cat, and the cat's name is Jess. But I said, Randall, I said, why in the hell would these people making this cartoon put the logo right over the family? I said it would look so much better if you see the family all happy at the end, centered in the middle or on the left, and then like this, it pops up the logo on the right hand side. I said, if I was making that cartoon back in the day, that's how I would do it. And Randall's like, well, Fears, do you want me to do that? I said, yeah. I said it looks better if you see the whole family at the end, and it's not covering anyone. And he's like, well, it'll cover the window a little bit. I said, I don't care if it covers the window. I said, I just don't want it covering up just the cat or Postman Pat's son or his wife or even him, And I like how it came out, Randall. And what would you say, last question, what would you say would be the hardest challenge about Postman Pat? Because usually you've got Fears Man and Cameo Man down. Like the drawings, you know how to draw them. You know what I want.
What was the hardest challenge in this?
Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm asking that is you're a well-oiled machine when it comes to drawing and thinking ideas up for Cameo Man, and then you know what I want in Fears Man because I either tell you or you think of great contributions for Fears Man. But what would you say was the biggest challenge for Postman Pat project?
I'll tell you the easiest thing, and I'll tell you the hardest thing. The easiest thing was the fact that, like I said, we were doing it shot for shot, so I didn't have to storyboard anything out. I didn't have to plan it. Like, all the shots were already there, just like, this is what you have to draw, But the hardest thing was converting, like, 3D puppets into 2D, two-dimensional drawings. I was like,
oh, okay.
I don't know exactly how to do this. I mean, like, I'll just try, and, if Fears likes it, Fears likes it. I won't question it. Yeah.
And see, that's usually how me and Randall work. Sometimes Randy will call me and say, Fears, I'll be honest, I have no idea how I'm going to do this. But me as a friend, I don't think of Randall as a friend anymore. I think of you like a brother, Randall. Like, there's only a couple of people that I consider, more than a friend. Like, I consider my best buddy Eric like a brother, you like a brother. I consider, I consider Jason cool, more than a friend, like a brother. And I usually say, Randall, you're going to figure it out. You've never let me down. Just play with it and see what you come up with. And usually,
everybody, Fears has said, Randy, you're such a good friend to me. Like, on your birthday, I'm sending you 2 presents, and then for Christmas, I'm sending you 6 presents for Fears Man 26.
I don't know about all that, Randall. I said I'm going to send you a couple gifts, but I don't know about 6 gifts. Fears is kind of tight on money, but I will.
26. We got to stay with the theme, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. No. I did say I'm going to send you some markers, and I am going to send you a gift. So yeah.
I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. It'd be nice.
No. I never. No, hang on, Randall. They'll believe this shit if you tell them. Hang on. I did say that I'm going to send you some markers and a present. I never said in a million years that I'm going to send you 6 presents, though. So that was funny, though, Randall.
8 total. See, it's 2 on my birthday and then 6 extra.
Randall, you son of a bitch. God damn. Randall, you trickster, you. Well, Randall, I want to thank you for doing this cartoon. The cartoon came out great. And I can't thank you enough. It's really good.
Yeah. Well, I think we should end the stream right meow. Yes.
Yep.
Unless you want to watch Dr. Evil and Mini-Me comedy.
No, I'm good. I need to get 2 videos done today, or my fans are going to absolutely kill me. I'm still working on Halloween 2018 vlog where I went to go see Halloween, and if I don't get that up either tonight or tomorrow, my fans will literally kill me. And
everybody, like, Fears literally brought the camera in with him to the movie theater, taped Halloween, and taped his commentary over the track. So you'll see that pretty soon.
I don't know about all that, Randall. God damn.
That'd be pretty funny, though.
No, Randall, basically, I was told by the Wear Camp that I need to finish these 2 projects. Sega did not tell me this. The Wear Camp told me this, and he said, "Fears, if you did not finish the vlog or the short film soon, he's going to be doing a WereCamp rants about me not finishing this. I just want the vlog to look really good, and I want the short film to look really good, and I've been taking my time on it. So there it is. But I've been warned by the WereCamp that I must get this done and done soon.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm going to click off of this, and then we're going to pull this back up. There we are. Bam. All right. I'll click it on Randel. There we are. Well, Randel, I want to thank you for coming to this. It was a lot of fun. I hope
your face, Fears. Want to see who I'm talking to.
Well, I can't do it. I can't do it, Randel, because once you screen share something, it kind of stays like that. But
all right.
Why wouldn't I end it on you, Randel? But thanks so much for the fans tuning in. I hope this was insightful. I hope you guys loved it. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I guess the next commentary that me and you are going to do, Randel, is whenever we finish doing Fears Man episode 2, correct? I guess that would be the next one?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing the commentary for Fears Man episode 2. Randel and me, you've got the script written for the next Cameo Man, and I'm going to be doing the audio recording Friday, right?
Yeah.
Friday. So I'm going to be recording, and then Randy's going to get to work on... now, which one is first, Randel? Is the episode of Cameo Man first, or is the yogurt one coming first?
The one based on Pet Sematary is coming first. I have that one already written out and everything.
Oh, okay. So Randel is doing... So the episode of Cameo Man, is it a parody of Pet Sematary, Randel, or just one scene from Pet Sematary?
It's a parody.
Okay, cool.
And
Nice.
it's a parody from the original, not Pet Sematary 2 and not the remake. Because the guy who played Herman Munster, I think his name is Fred Ward, he did a totally iconic performance, and I always impersonate it when somebody asks me, "Hey, which road should I take?" You don't want to go down that road.
Yeah. And to be honest, Randel, I've only seen... I'm going to do a Fears quote here. I've only seen bits and pieces of Pet Sematary. I've never watched the whole movie all the way through. I've never even...
You know who's in the original Pet Sematary?
I know a few people that are in it. I haven't even watched any of the sequels. Is it
worth... interviewed somebody who was in the original Pet Sematary, and it was one of your best interviews ever.
Oh, it was hang on, give me a second. Denise Crosby.
Yes, she was in it.
Randel is so jealous that I got to have wine with Denise Crosby.
Well, it's not... You've done a lot of vlogs with a lot of hot chicks, but like, if you knew like body language tells and like dating tells, she was telling you a lot of tells.
But Randel, here's the thing though. Back in the day, I think when I did that interview, it was like 2011, 2012. Fears was like 28 or something like that. She was like 60 something. Fears did not want to be sticking my dick in an old vagina. All right.
Okay.
That's just too old. That's just too old. But I did get drunk with her. I mean, who can say that they got drunk with Denise Crosby? We were drinking red wine, and then once we finished that off, she's like, "Well, John," she's like,
"You're calling her Denise Crosby?"
Did I say that by accident? Oh, my bad. Did I say that right?
Denise Crosby, yeah.
Oh my God. I'll never hear the end of it now. Jesus.
That should be a character in our show.
Well, now we have to. We have to have it either. We need to have that either in Cameo Man or Fears Man.
It'll be the dudes, the scientist that creates the dude's blueberry.
Yeah, exactly. No, how do you say her last name?
Crosby.
Denise Crosby. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. No, it was great. Like, I loved getting drunk with her. Like, we finished off the red wine, and then she's like, "Well, John, I've got some white wine. Do you want some more?" And I was like, yeah, I would.
Yeah. And, but, there's some things you do just for the story,
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got a great interview with her.
Yeah, you did.
Just, Fears wants to go out with someone closer my age. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, Well, guys, I think we're gonna tune off, and we're gonna let Sega do his thing. And I promise, either tonight or tomorrow, come high or hell water, that vlog will be up. I don't know if the short film will be done, but I guess the vlog will be done. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Randy, I'm looking forward to doing some more audio recordings. We haven't done an audio recording in quite a long time. Yes, live long and prosper. All right. Well, this is Randall, and this is Fears, and we will see you guys Latre. All right, bye.